What is going on, guys? T-Tizzle here, bringing you another YouTube video. In today's video, I will show you the best strategy to unlock the Juggernog, Raw Aetherium Crystal, and PhD Flopper Schematic so that you will be able to craft these perks and Pack-a-Punch crystals every game in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. If you guys haven't, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe. According to YouTube statistics, 99% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed, so if you could subscribe, it will really help out the channel. And with that, let's hop right into the video. So firstly, we're going to need to set up your class. For these schematics, you do not need anything special, just put on your favorite gun with no secondary gun so that you can run fast with your fist out to optimize the amount of contracts you can do, decoy grenades to get you out of sticky situations when you are swarmed by zombies since they act like monkey bombs, and a thermite since I believe it is the best lethal in the game. You can also go ahead and come in with any perks or Pack-a-Punch crystals you already have to make this even easier. For these schematics, we are going to need to travel to the level 2 zone, so you will want to have a few perks in your gun Pack-a-Punch, but it is not needed to come into the game with since we can buy perks and a Pack-a-Punch in game. So if you have some crystals or rarity tools, feel free to use them to make this easier. I will not be bringing anything in with me to show that it's not needed and we can get fully kitted up in the game. I would also go ahead and recommend bringing in a large backpack, a 3-plate vest, and a self-revive. And now that we're all fully set up, we can go ahead and hop right into the gameplay. Okay, let's get right into this one. So the very first tip that I want to give you guys is to not use any ammo mods or Pack-a-Punch crystals if you came into the game with them. We are going to need to go into the level 2 zone, and I have a really good method to get really powerful before going into the level 2 zone. I have a full video I already posted about how to do that if you guys want to check that out, but I'll be doing a brief recap here to show you what the whole idea of the plan is. And the very first thing you're going to want to do is get 5,000 points. So I'm going to get my 5,000 points and I'll pick the video back up then. So we did get our 5,000 points, and the main reason why I said don't waste any Pack-a-Punch crystals you get from your rewards or any ammo mods that you have is because getting a gold level weapon is quite literally the most important thing in this game. People don't realize how important the rarity level is on this game. A gold weapon by itself, not even Pack-a-Punch, is more powerful than a common weapon double Pack-a-Punch. The damage multiplier on these gold weapons are just crazy, so whenever you have one of those, it's just really, really important. So I always recommend starting, getting 5,000 points, and then just marking a wall buy inside the level 3 area. You're going to see that one I pulled up to right there, that was not a gold weapon, so I'm going to mark a new one and drive to a new area. What we're looking for is a gold assault rifle or LMG, and we're going to buy the gun and then get out of this level 3 zone just because it's pretty difficult here. So as soon as I find one of those guns, I'm going to take this Honda Civic here, and then I'll pick the video back up then.
Let's move.
So thankfully, the very next gun we marked is exactly what we were looking for. Again, this is level 3, so it's pretty difficult. I'd recommend throwing a decoy down before you do anything. Get them away from you. Buy the gun. Uh-oh, not hop in the car. Buy the gun and just get out of level 3. Once you get the gun, there's no reason to stay here anymore. The whole point of this video is to get the Juggernog schematic, PhD Flopper schematic, and the Raw Aetherium Crystal Schematic. So as soon as you get this gun, I would just recommend getting out of the area and then get straight to level 2. So now that we're in level 2, we have an extremely powerful gun, even though it's not even Pack-a-Punch, and all we're going to need to do here is just do as many contracts as we can inside of this now 32-minute window, and hope that we are going to get the schematic that you're looking for. So the main contract I would recommend doing is anything that's going to be relatively quick. You can do these ether extractors, those are fairly quick. I would not do the defend ground stations. You're just going to be having to fight mercenaries for around like 5-6 minutes, which is a pretty big waste of time. I really do enjoy doing the bounty contracts, the supply run contracts, and I also really enjoy the inhibitor contracts. Those ones always seem to go pretty quick, and they're always relatively fun to do. So what I'm going to do, though, is I've seen the delivery cargo contract over here. I'm going to hit the rift that I found next to me, and I'm going to fly over to it. The reason I really like doing one of these is, one, it's quick and very easy. You don't even have to shoot your gun. And two, it's going to give you one of the best vehicles in the game besides the motorcycle you can get in here, which will help you speed up your time driving to and from all the different contracts you're going to be doing. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to pick this contract up, and then we are going to complete it, and then we are going to hope that we're getting one of the schematics that we are looking for. Unfortunately, at the end of the day, you are always going to be subject to that RNG. But if you utilize this strategy, optimize the damage output you can be doing with your guns to make this even easier, and then just get as many contracts done as you can inside of the 45-minute window they give us, the best chance you're going to have at getting this contract done. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to deliver this cargo contract to the extraction point. I'll show you guys what the reward looks like, and then give you a few more tips that I have for getting the schematics you're looking for. Alright, so I just completed the contract. Unfortunately, I didn't get one of the schematics. It did give me a Deadshot daiquiri can, which can be pretty useful. And here's the next thing I would recommend doing. So at this point, you kind of have your pick of the litter to do whatever you want on the map. You have one of the best guns you can have. It may not be Pack-a-Punch yet, but it's definitely powerful enough to survive. And now you're to be doing level 2 contracts, you're to be earning money. So as you're earning money, just make sure you stop and do whatever you're wanting to do on the game. So for my example here, I see that I'm close to Juggernog. Juggernog's a really awesome perk to have. Everybody knows Juggernog. It's going to give you more health, and it's just going to make it a little bit easier to survive, especially when you're in a higher threat level zone. So I'm going to go ahead and hop out of this vehicle here. I'm going to go buy my Juggernog, and then I'm going to go straight back to level 2 and just continue spamming contracts. So as soon as you guys are at this point of the game, just make sure you're doing as many contracts as you possibly can, and then taking breaks every here and there to buy the perks you're wanting in the game, to pack-a-punch your gun, just to make the game a little bit easier and a little bit more enjoyable. But now, after I have Juggernog, I only have 2,500 points. There's nothing else really close to me. So I'm just going to get out of this little area. I'm going to look on the map. I'm going to go... I'll probably do this bounty contract. I really enjoy doing those, especially when you have a powerful weapon. It makes them very easy to do. So I'm going to drive over here, I'm going to do a few more contracts and hope that we can go ahead and get one of the schematics we're looking for. Again, guys, the whole point of this is to get the Juggernog schematic, the PHG flopper schematic, or the Raw Aetherium schematic. There is nothing really in the game you can do to guarantee that you are going to get the schematic you're looking for, but as long as you are completing level 2 contracts and you're doing them relatively fast, it'll give you the best possible opportunity to get exactly what you were looking for. So let me go ahead and complete a few more contracts, show you guys the rewards that we're getting, and then hopefully we can get the schematic. So we just finished this contract. Go ahead and see what we got in there. Hopefully a schematic we're looking for. We didn't, but this is honestly perfect. We did get the Raw Aetherium Crystal, so I'm going to go ahead and use it on the gold weapon I have to make it even more powerful. So with doing that, it's going to make it a lot easier to complete a few more of these contracts. But the next tip I was going to give you guys was going to be similar to the last one. Is just make sure you are continuing to level up your character throughout the game. If you're not getting lucky with RNG, if the rewards aren't dropping the perks you're wanting, if it's not dropping the Raw Aetherium Crystals. As you're making money doing these level 2 contracts, just make sure you are taking your time to step away and go pack-a-punch your guns, get the perks you're wanting, just to make the experience inside the game a little bit more enjoyable for you. But yep, from here on out, I'm just going to continue to spam doing a bunch of contracts over and over and over, all in the threat level 2 zone, and hope that I'm going to get the schematic that we are looking for. I probably won't show you guys all of the schematics, or I mean all of the contracts that I'm doing, but I will show you the end, and hopefully we do end up getting a schematic so you guys can see that it is possible. So I'll go ahead and deliver this cargo contract, and I'll pick it up at the reward. Alright, here we are to finish. Let's see if we get lucky. Nope, we did get a Cairo Freeze ammo mod though, so we'll go ahead and throw that on our weapon. We're going to instantly pull up our map, find the nearest contract, and we're going to drive to it. But yeah, guys, like I was saying, at this point, you really have everything you need in order to get the schematic, but you are unfortunately always going to be subject to that RNG. I do already have all the schematics, and I utilize this exact strategy to get them, and the whole premise of the video, the whole thing that you're going to want to do is just make sure that you get best set up so that you can defend yourself inside of this level 2 area and just get as many contracts as you can done. So from here on out, all I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be driving to and from all of these different various contracts I'm picking up and completing them as quickly as I can, see how many I can get done in the next 20 minutes, and hope we're getting the schematics we're looking for. So we'll go ahead and drive over here. We will complete the mimic. As soon as I get him killed, I'll pick the video back up. Just completed killing that mimic. Let's see what we got. We got a tombstone can and depth perception. Might as well go ahead and use all those perks and get a little bit more kitted up. We are right next to a raid weapon stash, so we'll go ahead and grab this. And like I said, guys, from here on out, all we're going to be doing is getting done with as many contracts as you can possible. The biggest tip I can give you to help with these is just honestly try to avoid the defend ground station. They definitely take the longest. But any other contracts that are near you, as soon as you complete one, make sure you pick it up and do it, and then do them over and over and over again. So we'll go over here, we'll do this raid weapon stash, and let's hope we get the schematic. So a funny thing happened with that raid weapon stash. So I picked it up in the threat level 2 area, but it brought it over to the level 1 area, and it dropped me the stamina up recipe. So not exactly what we were looking for, but we did get a schematic here, which is funny. But it's not the schematic we were after. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark an SUV. I'm gonna probably go do another deliver cargo contract and keep doing some of these contracts for you guys and see if we can get the schematic we're looking for. And hopefully this deliver cargo contract doesn't pull to the level 1 zone and give me a level 1 schematic I don't want. But yep, guys, let me go all the way over here. Let me do this contract, and I'll talk to you guys once I get a schematic, hopefully. All right, and let's see what we have here. Go ahead and run all these zombies over and see if they gave us the schematic we're wanting. We did get a large backpack and a crystal we could store for the next game, so that's awesome. So we did not get the schematics we were looking for, which again was the Raw Aetherium Crystal. I won't take this guy's kills. The Juggernog schematic and the PhD Flopper schematic. We did get some pretty cool items though, but this video did go ahead and show you what the principal idea is and what the method I used to get it whenever I actually did earn it. At the end of the day, guys, like I said though, you are going to be completely subject to RNG. Nothing is guaranteed in this, but the only way you currently can get these schematics are if you complete contracts in the level 2 zone. But you can go ahead and take a look at it and see what I got here. So I'll be leaving with a Cairo Freeze ammo mod, and keep in mind, guys, I came in here with absolutely nothing. I only did level 1 contract on level 2. I got the stamina up recipe, I got a Raw Aetherium Crystal, I got 2 refined, and I did get the dead wire formula, which you get from the level 2 area also. So we're not leaving with bad items. Although it's not the schematic we were looking for, those still aren't bad items to exfil with. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for the video, guys. So just keep in mind what you're trying to do here is just get the best setup you can and then complete as many level 2 contract missions as you can. But with that being said, guys, I hope this video does help you out. I hope you can go into your next zombie game and get the schematic you're looking for. And I will catch you guys in the next one.